there's a shelter down this way, and it's got a spring, but I've got half a liter of water, and it's 4.2 to the next spring. I think I'm just going to keep on. It's nice and cool, and enjoy the trail. It doesn't have a privy, and that'd be the only thing I might need. I'm noticing a lot of the North Carolina shelters don't have privies. Right, just had a nice water break back at what was supposed to be a scenic viewpoint, but it was just a bunch of clouds, and you've seen that before. Ran into a really nice section hiker named Andy, who was out with his friends. We talked for a bit. He used to be in manufacturing management, and then he drove for UPS, and now he's driving a big rig for UPS, so he hasn't got to do all the unloading for the local route. Anyway, nice chat. And that reminded me, I met a couple of guys yesterday. Lonnie, who I talked to for a bit, and then his friend, Rosie Eagle. And Rosie Eagle is 82, is a cancer survivor, had a big pack, and he was headed up the mountain. You know, when you see somebody like that and has been through as much as he's been through, you know, carrying the mileage on him, and you see somebody doing that, you know, how can you complain when, you know, everything works and you still have your health? So I am filled with both admiration and gratitude. You know, admiration for him and gratitude that I've got what I've got. I'm such a lucky person. Love this running cedar. Really neat ground cover. Okay, well, we've done our 1,000 foot up, and we're finishing 1,000 feet down. We're gonna get to a road. Just past the road up the mountain is the water source, and we'll take a rest there, get some food, and then work on the ascent. All these blue flowers cover this entire hillside. Beautiful. Okay, half a mile up the hill to water. And a rest. Okay, looks like Carver's Gap is 6.6 miles. Reach the side trail for water down this way. Not a very big flow, but it'll do. Need a rest anyway. Okay, finished a much needed snack break there at the spring. Drank about a liter of water. Picked up a liter to get me the 6 miles to the end. It's 4 miles to the top of Roan Mountain from here. And I've already done some of the climb, but it's 2,200 feet over 4 miles. So not unsubstantial. So let's go. All right, halfway through the climb. I've come up 1,000 feet, a little more, and it's 1,000 feet remaining to the top. There's a shelter in about a mile. I'm going to use it for a break. Help fuel the ascent. When you're doing this much climbing, you have to eat a little more food to keep the muscles powered up. And you need to make sure you're doing okay on water as well. It's been pretty, and you can tell we're gaining altitude. It's cooling off a little bit. Haven't seen many other hikers. That means I got it all to myself, and that's kind of the way I like it. So we went up a little rise and then down, and now we're in this flat spot. The shelter is just ahead, but it's an interesting environment. Open, grassy. Haven't seen this environment very much on this hike. Okay, on to the shelter. Well, I was mistaken. It's not a shelter. It's just a tent site. Be a good one. But it's got some sitting logs. And we'll take a break here, have another snack before we head up the rest of the way up the mountain. I really wish I could share smells with you through video. There's this amazing fresh pine scent up here that is just, it's not your normal sunshine on pine needle smell. It actually smells really fresh. So this is the site of the old Cloudland Hotel that used to be up here. Down there you can see some of the foundation that's left, and that's all that's there. What a site for a hotel, eh? So according to the map, we're at the top of Roan Mountain. We've got a little dip and then back up to another equivalent little rise. And then we head down to Carver's Gap and pickup site. Wow, what a trip. Sights, smells, experiences, history. I'm really looking forward to doing this whole trail next year, especially with the knowledge I gained from the past, and taking my time and make sure I stay healthy and enjoy every minute of it. It's just been amazing. So it looks like for the last half mile, at least, we're off of that gravel road bed with the giant rocks on it. That was like trying to walk on the Arizona Trail. Every footstep was a problem. So now we're off of that and into the woods. And it's gorgeous in here. All right. Got a little bridge, a little trickle, and pine forest. For them to do all this work on the path, they must be close to civilization. I made it to Carver's Gap. And I don't see Christy yet. Wait for her to show up. Oh, there she is. Hello, love. He is. That's my father-in-law, Earl. A couple of lovely sights at the end of 3 days.